guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now in today's video we're gonna be doing with Naruto's Kaguya Son Part 3. Now in the last part we pretty much left off with Naruto passing to the third stage of his tuning exam. So yeah. And in these 3 months I'm gonna say Naruto pretty much he goes out the village and gets in contacts with Obito, but Naruto's like wearing a mask, kind of like what Obito was wearing in the ball arc. So yeah, but like as a fox. No, he's wearing pretty much a mask that's like all white, pretty much like a literal. Like a light, pretty much. Like, it's like a light reflecting on someone's face. Like it's all white, just like a hole in the middle. Now I'm gonna say Naruto actually uses a Byakugan to see through the mask. But like if someone outside uses it, they won't be able to see it to the mask. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna say Naruto can see, but no one can see his face though, because he uses the mask, and the mask is like specially made for that. Like someone outside won't be able to see it, but someone inside can see through the mask. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna say he actually makes a little name for himself, which I'm just gonna say is actually difficult name. Fake. You guys can just give me a random name to just tell me a name you guys want me to make for Naruto's freaking bingo book name, I guess you can say. So yeah, like he's named for being known for like how Zabuza was the demon of the mist, pretty much, something like that. So yeah, I guess I'll call him Bringer of Darkness for now. But yeah, if you guys want me to change it, go ahead. Anyways, pretty much he goes back to Hidden Leaf, and Mai or Maya, I guess you can call her that. Mai or Maya, whatever you want to call her. That's pretty much what her name is. She's just like she got in touch with Obito as well. She's wearing like she's actually not wearing a mask because she doesn't care if anybody sees her face. So yeah, she just like has a different genjutsu on when he's with no. I'm gonna say she actually has a mask. It's like all black. So yeah. Anyways, that happens. And I'm gonna say Naruto and Mai, they pretty much are somewhat good friends. Like they're okay friends. Like they sometimes tease each other, but like not too much. Like once in a while, Naruto can make like a joke and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the 1 month. Pretty much, and they go back to the Hidden Leaf village. Naruto and Mai just walking over there to the chunin exam and stuff. And they get there. Mai is like a chunin, I'm gonna say, like a high chunin. Actually, a jonin, whatever. And she's just spectating with Kakashi and them. So yeah. Naruto stays down in the wing and stuff, and pretty much Neji talks about the whole destiny crap, and yeah, Naruto just doesn't want to hear it. So I'm gonna say he puts like a genjutsu on. Yeah, he has a genjutsu on, but like when he activates any of his dojutsu, no one's gonna be able to see it. So yeah. Naruto activates what's it called, the Three-Tomoe Sharingan, just so he doesn't get caught off guard in any way. Not like he actually needs it, he just does it because. And then he says Windstar, Blade of Wind, Hurricane, pretty much making Neji fly up and gets caught like a lot. So yeah, and Neji drops down pretty much, breathing pretty heavily. And then she gets mad and stuff and rushes at Naruto. And Naruto does Windstar protective wall, and yeah, Neji pretty much can't hit him to that. And I'm gonna say he used the L palm to pretty much cancel it out. And I'm gonna say Naruto does a water star, water vortex jutsu, and pretty much smashes Neji down. When he tried to use the rotation, I'm pretty sure the water vortex is like a kind of like a ton of weight, so it just smacked him to dig down. And I'm gonna say he does a water star, fall hungry sharks, and yeah, pretty much bites him, it pins him ground to the ground and stuff, and makes him pretty much bleed out. And yeah, the match gets cold, and yeah, Neji loses, changes his way now to give the whole talk to Jutsu. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Anyways, that happens. Yeah, why not? That happens. Everything else pretty much plays the same. Literally, Gaara goes crazy. And this time, when Naruto went after Gaara, he pretty much went with Mai, followed him, pretty much went with him. And they knocked out Sasuke and killed Sakura already. And I'm gonna say that was Ino that was there, and they knocked her out. And Gaara was like, I want your blood, Uzumaki and stuff. And yeah, Gaara pretty much starts fighting with Naruto, losing badly. Like, literally, Naruto is just like doing a bunch of water star. Like, he does like water star, water shock bomb, pretty much. You know how Kisame did that whole shock that was like a giant shock that was like a lot stronger than like just the normal shocks? Yeah. So yeah, it like when it gets to you, it like, explodes and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He does that, and pretty much damages Gaara and makes him slower because the scene is a lot harder to move. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna say he does a water star, water spike, and pretty much pierces Gaara's arm, and he goes crazy, transforms into a giant Shikaku and knocks out, and Shikaku comes out. And I'm gonna say Naruto does a water star, water armor, just putting water around him, protecting him. And then I'm gonna say he does a water star, water dragon jutsu, and pretty much hits the top of Shikaku, pretty much making Gaara not be totally knocked out, just asleep kind of. So yeah. And I'm gonna say he does a water star, water hitting water jutsu, so like the water dragon comes down pretty much and he hides inside of it, so Shikaku doesn't know where he is. And I'm gonna say there was like a small river, so he went into that. And I'm gonna say he does a fire style fireball jutsu and melts away, like turns Shikaku's right arm into glass, and Mai does another fireball to the left side, turning that into ice. Freaking glass as well. My bad. Anyways, and they pretty much go up and wakes up Gaara, making Shikaku, done that. And I'm gonna say Naruto use some sealing jutsu and does a fire form seal, just pretty much putting Shikaku away for a while. And I'm gonna say he called Black Zetsu, giving Gaara to him. So yeah, and he tells him not to go and put him in the Gear Sanctuary, and just pretty much put him in the prison. So yeah, and he just tells him to pretty much put him in the prison. And Naruto goes pretty much what's it called? He actually, I'm gonna say Naruto leaves the Heavenly Village with Mai as well. So yeah, they leave and they go to Obito, and Naruto says, "Oh wait, actually, no, they don't. No. Forget what I just said. Forget that. Forget all that. Pretty much, they still give Naruto, but this one that's still probably, but like Naruto didn't leave yet. I'm gonna say he pretty much goes back and stuff. Sasuke still got the curse mark, so Orochimaru came after him. When they go to the retrieval arc, I'm gonna say Mai came along, but no one knew about it. And yeah, actually no, my stayed. My didn't come yet. And yeah, pretty much. They're okay. They're everything happens exactly the same. Literally, nothing changed. Except Naruto was like quiet in the whole thing. He didn't really do all those stupid talks that he did in canon. Like didn't change anything. He just pretty much just didn't say a single word. Which I'm gonna say Shino found a little bit suspicious, but he didn't really mind. And Shigamaru too. He found it very very sus because he's smart as hell. And that's not really how Naruto normally acts. Even though he's not too loud, but he still somewhat talks normally. But this time he wasn't talking at all. So yeah, I'm gonna say pretty much the Sand thinks Gaara is dead, but he will be eventually soon enough. Sorry, Gaara, you'll be dead in this one. Sorry. Anyways, pretty much what's it called? They go and stuff, and when Kimimaru, pretty much the guy with the bone, Kimimaru, the Kaguya guy, this guy, he pretty much comes out, says the whole "oh you can't go to" and stuff, and I must say Naruto was just toying with him because he didn't really mind. He was just like acting like he was trying, but he wasn't at all. But yeah, anyways, pretty much he goes and what's it called? Freak. Sorry for the background noise, just someone came to my room and grabbed something. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, freak. Oh my gosh. He does the whole thing when Gaara comes and no, God didn't come in this one. Fuck. I'm just gonna say now to kill them off because no one was around, so he didn't really care. So yeah, Kanko and Tomorrow didn't come in this one, so I'm gonna say the Gaining actually lost, but like they didn't die, they just lost. But I'm gonna say the other guys, since they did Curse Mark 2, they also pretty much died from that. So yeah, but the Gaining still lost. So yeah, like they like pretty much happened. They got the same injury as Gaining, just like a little bit worse because the other guys, I don't know, they just stabbed them for kunai once. So yeah. Anyways, that happens pretty much. Naruto beats Kimimaru, just cuts his head off literally. And yeah, when he gets to Sasuke's like, "You won't stop me from going back and stuff." Yeah, I'm gonna say Kakashi actually came along in this one, and Kakashi was like, "Yeah, I can easily stop you. Sasuke should just come back before getting hurt." And Sasuke was like, "Damn," and stuff. But Naruto was like, "Yeah," and Naruto pretty much says, "Nah, Sasuke can go." And Sasuke looks at him confused and stuff. And Kakashi was like, What Naruto and stuff?" And yeah, Naruto says, "Well, he's part of a bigger plan, so he has to go. Just go get stronger and stuff. I'll find you later and stuff." And Sasuke was pretty much going and stuff. And Kakashi was like, "I won't let you get away and stuff." He rushes at Naruto. I mean at Sasuke. And Naruto gets in the way and does a water bullet jutsu. And pretty much cuts Kakashi's way, like it pretty much make him stop. So yeah, and Kakashi, like, "You know what you're doing, right? You know you're betraying the village." And Naruto says, "Not really. I was never loyal to it, so I'm not really betraying it." And Kakashi looks at him dumbfounded, like he knew Naruto might betray the village someday, but yeah, he never knew he was never loyal to it. So yeah, Kakashi says, "No matter, even if you do betray the village, whatever, I can still beat you and stuff." And Naruto's like, "Not really. I'm actually stronger than you. I've been holding back this whole time." So yeah, and I'm gonna say Naruto pretty much calls Black Zetsu, and Black Zetsu comes, and Naruto says, "Brother, And Kashi's like, what? What and stuff? And he's like, literally, just like, his eyes are like popping out of his socket. Like, what do you mean, brother and stuff? And Naruto says exactly what I said, brother, it's my brother and stuff. And then Naruto says, give him a mask. And this was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, it's time. And pretty much he gets the mask and puts it on. And I'm gonna say Kashi looked at the bingo book and saw it. It was like a freaking, like the highest rank possible, like SSS rank, like something like that. Like freaking Kage level 5 freaking bounties and stuff. So yeah. Kashi's like, wait, you can't be and stuff. And yeah, they're pretty much Kakashi. Naruto says you can go back alive. I don't really have a grudge against you, so you can go back if you want. But if you stay here, you probably die. And yeah, pretty much Kakashi says I'll still fight you anyway and stuff. And I'm gonna say he pretty much sends Pakun back to Hidden Leaf for backup, which I'm gonna say they send Mai for backup. So yeah, they sent her, and pretty much what's it called, pretty much she comes like 10 minutes later. It finds Kakashi fighting with Naruto, and I'm gonna say Naruto was playing on so much that it was like an even battle pretty much. So yeah, and Kakashi was getting kind of tired. And then I'm gonna say Mai comes and says yo and stuff, and then she says finally, so back up and stuff. And that was so laughing. She's back up, and Kakashi says yeah, she's for her leaf and stuff. And Kakashi Naruto says, I was the one who bought her. Did you ever wonder that she was actually working with me all along? And Kakashi's like, it can't be. and pretty much Mai says yep, and she pretty much jumps on Naruto. And then Kakashi's like, damn it, it's cool. And Kakashi pretty much just had to retreat because he knew he would lose badly if he fought that battle and stuff. And yeah, they pretty much kind of laugh and stuff. And then I'm gonna say since Naruto was like Akatsuki, he and pretty much same as what's the name, Mai. They have the Sharingan and all that, and yeah, they pretty much have the pure bloodlines. Pretty much have all the abilities. So yeah, I'm gonna say what's it called? Oh, I'm gonna say Kakashi was still there, just like hiding in the bush or something. And Naruto says anyway, let's just go and stuff. And I'm gonna say Naruto, since Mai was in his arm and stuff, he just kamui'd away, literally. And he pretty much did the same thing Obito did, like, you know how he just did the tiger seal or whatever in front of his face and stuff. And yeah, he did exactly that. And Glare, that's what's his name? I'm just gonna say he did that, and he pretty much launched out of a kunai out of the Kamui dimension pretty much, and hit right in front of Kashi. And there was like a note on it saying pretty much, I know that you did and stuff. And yeah, until what's his name? Oh, I just realized, totally forgot about Kushina, Minato, and Mito. I didn't do anything about them, but whatever. Pretty much nothing happened with them. Minato is still alive. So yeah. Anyways, just tell them that I leave the village and stuff, like the note said. Anyways, yeah, that happens, and I'm gonna say 3 years time skip. How long is this video? Alright, 3 years time skip. Pretty much Naruto's been pretty much marked as the before that, and now Kakashi went back to the village and stuff and showed Obito this thing, and Minato the thing, and Minato was like, what and stuff. And I'm gonna say Kakashi knew about how Obito, pretty much the masked man, fought against Minato and all that, exactly how it happened, how he was using that same jutsu, and Kakashi explained that, and Minato was like, what kind of damn jutsu is that and stuff like that. And yeah, and that pretty much happened. Yeah, I'm gonna say Minato is kind of broken, and especially Kushina. She's like, "It's all my fault and stuff." If you just had actually not neglected him and all that, none of this would have ever happened. Now we lost our star and stuff like that. So yeah, she kind of is in depression right now. So yeah. Anyways, that happens. Pretty much 3 time skip. Akatsuki got everyone except for like what's his name? Again, Killer B and Mito. And I'm gonna say Killer B, everything happens with him as canon, like Sasuke beats Itachi, takes his eyes, all that happens. And I'm gonna say Naruto's been playing the role just like in that is that he in Obito's eyes, he's like a pawn, quote unquote pawn, and so is Mai in his eyes. But in reality, he's the pawn, and Naruto and Mai are like the two main queens and stuff. So yeah, of the chess game, pretty much you're playing. Anyways, what's it called? Mai's just been like, what's it called? Mai and Naruto are pretty much dating at this point. Yeah, they're pretty much like a couple. Like I'm gonna say 5 months ago. They started dating like 5 months ago. So yeah. Anyways, what's called? I'm gonna say pretty much in VGs, everyone's been captured except for Killer B and what's his name? Mito. And I'm gonna say Mito is put like in pretty much exactly what Naruto did. Like, she did everything that Naruto did, like the whole Tenchi Bridge, all of these things exactly what she did. So yeah, that pretty much happens. The guy never I had to be rescued because he's already dead. I'm gonna say the only reason why Obito, like the main reason why he left Naruto in is because Naruto showed that he had Gaara. So it's like, okay, I'll give you that if you let me join the Akatsuki and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that pretty much happens. Obito, he's been doing exactly what he did in canon, whatever he did, like doing the whole Dido and Senpai shit. Yeah, that happened exactly as canon. It's like, oh yeah, Asuma, he still dies. Pretty much everything that happened for Naruto's side happened exactly in canon. And yeah, Naruto just been like here and there helping out in the Akatsuki. Not really doing too much, but like, yeah, he's like mostly there to capture the big guys, the final bosses. So yeah. I'm gonna say Naruto gets a mission with Mai to go in the Lake Village and just test the defenses and pretty much see how the Ninetales is doing, if she's there or anything like that. And they do it and stuff, and when they get to Lake Village, pretty much the crowd see them and was about to alarm everyone, but they just get knocked out from like Genjutsu or something that Naruto did. And yeah, the Genjutsu is still on, so they still look like humans. So yeah. And I'm gonna say pretty much they go inside and they start finding a couple of chunin and joining that attacks them, and yeah, pretty much kill them. And I'm gonna say Minato, Kushina, and Mito gets informed that, and Kakashi and all these main characters pretty much get informed. Except for the Rookie 11s, which some of them do get involved. Yeah, the Rookie 11 doesn't get informed or anything. I'm actually gonna say. What happened to Hinata? Freak. Freak. Damn it. I'm gonna say Mito saved Hinata, so Hinata's like her idol, pretty much. Not her love interest, just her idol. So she like sees Mito as someone she wants to be like. So yeah, that's pretty much that for her. And yeah, I'm gonna say she didn't really hate Naruto, cause she was his idol's brother. So yeah, and she never really got to know him. So you all know Hinata isn't one to just judge people by their looks. So yeah, anyways. Yeah. But I wanna say she doesn't really like him now because he betrayed the village in her eyes. So yeah, he would attack him like any rogue ninja pretty much. So yeah. Anyways, they go to him leave. Minato and them, like Guy, Asuma, Kurunai, all them like Kashi, alright, pretty much. And yeah, I can't remember if I gave Iruka Sensei a good relationship with Naruto. If I did, I'm gonna say I didn't because I needed to pretty much happen like that. So yeah. Anyways, pretty much that happens. They come, they attack Naruto pretty much. And I'm gonna say Naruto noticed that Kushina is actually skinnier in it now. I'm gonna say she hasn't eat very well because she's like depressed and stuff. So yeah, she just pretty much gets like she just doesn't have appetite anymore. So yeah. Anyways, pretty much that happens, and I'm gonna say now to ask her why she looks like that, and she explaining stuff. So yeah, and I'm gonna say Minato is a lot sloppy now because he hasn't been really training anymore because he's Okage, so he doesn't really have the time, and now he's just been pretty much staying home and just pretty much what's it called? Staying locked away pretty much. So yeah. Naruto pretty much beats pretty much all of them. Literally. So yeah. I'm gonna say pretty much Guy Sensei opens the sixth gate and starts fighting with Naruto and realizes he's losing. So he opens the seventh gate and I'm gonna say Naruto does a fire style, blazing wind wave, and pretty much pushes him back and gives him some burns. So yeah, that happens, and I'm gonna say he does a fire whirlwind vortex, and pretty much, you know how when Guy went to a gate, he was like turned to dust and stuff. That's pretty much what happens to him. Like, he's not gonna die from that or anything. So yeah. And I'm gonna say Kakashi comes and pretty much Kamui's him away. So I'm gonna say he already has the Kamui thing. And I'm gonna say Naruto and Yariko learn the lariat and they do it on Kakashi, pretty much almost cutting his head off. Because the lariat pretty much is a pretty brutal attack. So yeah, they do that. And yeah. I'm gonna say Kunai tried to put a Genjutsu on him. And the same thing happened like when she tried to put it on Itachi pretty much. So yeah. And I'm gonna say Kashi's like stunned for a while. He's out the battle and stuff. And Kushina tries to grab Naruto with the chains and stuff. And Naruto uses Amaterasu and pretty much burns the flame. I mean the chain, so she has to pretty much stop them so they don't come to her and pretty much kill her. So yeah. And I'm gonna say she tries to use more and stuff. And Naruto's like, don't you ever learn and stuff? And I'm gonna say Naruto lets them wrap around him and stuff, like capture him kind of. But Minato and them were like, yes, we finally caught him and stuff, and you can pretty much interrogate him, pretty much change him back to the old Naruto. But Naruto starts laughing and pretty much uses Kamui, and Minato's like, damn it, we forgot about that. And Minato asks him, what is that jutsu anyway? And Naruto, I'm gonna say he pretty much puts some chakra in a mask, like deactivating like a part of it, showing the Sharingan that he's the eternal Mangekyo. And Minato realized that the guy that attacked him that night had it, and he's like, how do you have those eyes and stuff? And Naruto's like, you'll know soon enough. And he's like, when will I know? And Naruto says, when the war starts. And he's like, what war? Naruto's like, you will know soon enough. Just relax for now. Do whatever you want. Anyways, Naruto pretty much appears behind him. He just does a wind blade, cutting his back pretty much. And Minato just teleports behind Naruto and tries to use the kunai, the Rasengan and stuff. And I'm gonna see Naruto pretty much uses the Rasengan. But you know how Indra made it like 3 little Rasengan inside of it? So yeah, he does that. And pretty much like literally destroys Minato's Rasengan. Like literally just like freaking snaps that shit. So yeah. Anyways, that happens. Now Obito I'm gonna say the Rasengan pretty much goes through inside of Minato pretty much, like in his stomach and stuff. It takes off all his skin pretty much. So yeah, he's like out pretty much in critical condition. And I'm gonna say he puts Kushina in the Tsukuyomi. No. I'm gonna say Kushina's out too. Like she's like not really out, she's like conscious, but she like can't really fight anymore. So yeah, she's just in her place pretty much. And I'm gonna say he looks at Kakashi and smirks and puts him in the game Tsukuyomi, showing him exactly what happened when Itachi did it. Just like that. And I'm gonna say he shows a picture of kid Obito dying in front of him. And I'm gonna say he puts like a ring when he pretty much pierced Win's chest and all that. And I'm gonna say he puts like a picture of Obito just like pinned to a wall, watching him doing it over and over. And yeah, he pretty much breaks Kashi's mental mind. Like it snaps, like he breaks. So yeah. Anyways, no why I cough, but I'm gonna talk a lot, bro. Anyways, that pretty much happens, and yeah, Kashi's out of it again. So yeah, pretty much I'm gonna say, yeah, what's his name? So now they healed him and stuff, and I'm gonna say when he heals him, it pretty much makes Kashi's Sharingan stronger. So it's like exactly how he was in the war arc. So yeah, and then he does all that training, making him a little bit stronger in the war arc, Kakashi. So yeah, he's pretty OP, like Hokage Kakashi now. So yeah. Anyways, Obito, I'm gonna say Obito. Wait a second. I'm gonna say they didn't know it was Naruto. Actually, they didn't know it was Naruto. You just knew it was one of them guy from last. But I'm gonna say Minato knew it wasn't the same person. So yeah. But they don't know if it's Naruto or not. Because Otsutsuki, he activated his Otsutsuki chakra, so he changed it to a different chakra. So yeah. Anyways. So did Mai. So yeah. Pretty much Obito goes there, and I'm gonna see Naruto actually follow along, and so did Mai, just because she just wasn't doing anything and didn't want to sit next to all these Akatsuki people. So yeah. Anyways, they went there and stuff and declared war pretty much. pretty much I'm gonna say Obito came there and stuff and was doing the whole stupid act. Like I'm gonna say they say, what are you doing here and stuff? And Obito was like, oh, I'm here to pretty much play and stuff. Toby wants to play and stuff. And yeah. And Naruto was like, shut up, Toby. And yeah. They were like, who are you and stuff. And Obito took a quick serious mode and he was like, I am Madara Uchiha, and activate the Sharingan, make it pretty much spin around crazy. And yeah, and he was like, you can call me Toby if you like, but yeah, I'm Madara Uchiha and all that. And yeah, and they were like, who is the other guy and that girl, pretty much. And Naruto was like, don't worry about it. And yeah, so did Mai. She was like, don't worry about it and stuff. And Naruto looks at Minato and says, you know, Minato, you really shouldn't have neglected your son and stuff. So yeah, and which Minato kind of gets like, how does he even know that and stuff, like that kind of vibe. So yeah, they pretty much declare war. Like Obito was like joking around again, like doing all these things. Like White Zetsu did the whole thing with Sasuke attacking and all that. Like Toby was like playing with White Zetsu and stuff. So yeah, and then Naruto was like, whatever, just shut up, Toby and stuff. He was like, anyways, we declare war on the five nation, like fourth great nation war and stuff, ninja war and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that happened. So yeah, and I'm gonna see the Kage got pissed and activated his lightning 2 club and rushes at Naruto pretty much. And I'm gonna say, what's his name? Mai was in Naruto's arm again, so she pretty much just kicks the Kage back pretty much, just like slams her leg into his head, like just like dropping him back down. So yeah. But Kage was like, how did she block me and stuff like that? So yeah, anyways, Naruto was like, you attacked my girlfriend, how could you and stuff. So yeah. And I'm gonna say Naruto that you pay for that. And I'm gonna say Kamo is away and Kamo is behind the Kage and pretty much puts a kunai in his back. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto's like, anyways, see ya. And pretty much Mai activate one of those black portals that Akatsuki use and pretty much goes away. And yeah, Naruto just I'm gonna say he just walks into a shadow and goes away, which Minato gets really sus about, because as far as he was concerned, Naruto was the only one who could do that. Oh shit. So about that, I'm just checking I'm still recording. So anyways, this is pretty much what I'm gonna be leaving off. I hope you guys actually no. Naruto, I'm gonna say Naruto sent Mai when the 8-Tails was fighting with Sasuke. Naruto sent Mai to just spy on him, pretty much. And after the 8-Tails, Kirobi came out of the water and stuff when the fight was over, Mai saw him and pretty much grabbed him and went with him. So yeah, they got the full 8-Tails in this one. So it's only the 9-Tails left. Which the 9-Tails is kind of scared now because everyone else is dead pretty much. So yeah, he's kind of he's like more willing to cooperate, but like what's the Mito isn't like really trying to talk to it and trying to get his chakra, because she's kind of scared of his chakra. She doesn't really want to use it because it got his brother into that mess. So yeah, she kind of has a little grudge against the Nine Tails now. So she's more relentless to use it. So yeah, but she kind of knows that she has to use it, or the war will be done for. Because yeah. Anyways, this is Kabuto still got the whole thing with Orochimaru's cell and stuff. So yeah, all those pretty much played the same. When Obito was, doing the whole deal with what's his name? Freaking Kabuto and stuff. Naruto, what's it called? He was just like back at the hideout. He wasn't really doing much. So yeah, unless he was just sleeping, resting to get ready for the war and stuff. So yeah, this is pretty much what I'm gonna be leaving off. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and yeah. Oh, by the way, checking the comment section. This is pretty good YouTube. I'm gonna be giving a shout out because yeah, we might be doing a collab soon. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.